I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Pass to Leonard. Harden with it. There's the drive. Out to the right wing. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Those three-pointers off the mark. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Mitchell outside. The wide open shot from Strus. The three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Leonard. Shoots over Mobley. Cavaliers with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Harden. Jarrett Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Screen by Zubac. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
The line for your Cavaliers.
Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Inside, Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Kicks it out to Harden. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Leonard.
2 minutes.
Zubac in the post. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
To the wing on the left. And here's Leonard from 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. .122 left to play in the first. The drive by Mobley.
Oh my goodness, that is nasty, Evan Mobley. That's almost unfair.
Here's Powell. Still yet to score. Nobody near Leonard. That one's off, still out of sync. To the paint. Allen's shot is off. Clippers trail by 8. To the middle. And it's done in the corner. Harden outside. Shoots. And he drops that one in.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Allen outside. Mobley outside. To the wing right side. Over in the corner, Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Pass to Powell. To the inside. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
A drive by Garland. Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. And here is Mobley. Eubanks defending. Back to Hunter. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Kawhi confident inside.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Down low. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Now Mitchell. Mobley inside. Pass to Jerome. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Evan Mobley. He's got 9.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Now here's Leonard. Covered by Hunter. Outside for Simmons. Back to Leonard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Allen. To the right side. Here's Jerome. Still without a basket. Allen, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Hunter with some nice defense. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Offensive rebound. Allen.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Clippers substitution. Number 40. Ivica Zubac.
Clippers trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Norman Powell.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Mitchell outside. High post Allen. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
Inside, Mitchell. And that time, also a missed shot. The 3 from Harden sinks the three-pointer.
3-point.
Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
And talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Back to Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Mitchell is double. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Max Strus for 3. Strus has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Screen by Leonard. On the basket by Jones.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Allen. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Now Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And here is Allen. Shoots over Leonard. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, you like to see Jarrett Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
To the inside. Back to Harden. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. A drive by Garland. And he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Here's Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Leonard's got 12.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Cleveland moving it around. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, stop showing off, Evan. Mobley, go get it.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Done. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Garland surveying the D. To the middle. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And here we go. We'll head into the hoop.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Mobley with it. Well guarded by Dunn. Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Leonard. Pass to Powell. Down low. Leonard, no luck.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
They got very fortunate. Their guys, they should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Number 40.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Strus. Back to Mobley. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Mobley misses. To the paint. Back to Harden. Here's Jones. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. And they get it. Off target at the rim. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.